G'day, today we're going to have a look at level 46 in the Ruby DLC of Train Valley 2. This one is called Underground Overground, so we have 15 and a half minutes. Can't allow any trains to arrive at the wrong station, and we have to earn at least 1.8 million. So this achievement here hopefully means that the sort of initial layout's not going to be too bad. It's just sort of making sure we are continuing to earn money. So we have guys over here that need books. And then we have guys over here that need a whole bunch of things. We are starting with 7-seater trains. We don't have to upgrade them to anything else. So I guess what we'll do is we will start with oil. As the logical, I guess, first one. We may as well extend this down. No. I guess we get him by going around this way. Join him there. And let's just start off. So, I think I said already, this is my first look at this one, so obviously our strategies may change. Obviously we need 14 of this from the get-go. Need 14 coal as well. See, all of this is moving pretty quick. After that, there is 14 gold sitting under that side. We can straighten this guy up. Send him there. Next one's bars, so that's all the way over here. Is that a tunnel? There are no tunnels. It's as if we're underground, overground here. Okay, so you can see that we've got these popping through. Yeah. What does that connect to? Or does it just sort of... Maybe we just sort of whip around this edge, I guess? Let's find out. So we'll put him in like that. And gold bars? That's not gold bars, it's copper bars. Let's zoom in to do this bit. I don't quite get how we use him, his elevated point. But then around this edge, I don't think there's any way to get up to here. Like those are all too steep. Where am I going from there? Are we hopping over like that? Oh, that's the wrong button there. Alright, so... Well, firstly, what we know is that we're going to make some 14 gold, presumably at some point. What are we making gold for? We're making gold for anything. No? Maybe not. Either way, let's get 14 more guys into gold, and then we'll get 14 more guys into coal as well, and that actually should drain our supply of guys at the moment. As fast as they gain, we are doing a good job of just smashing through them. There's electricity in this one. There. Okay, so we can connect to that pretty easily too. Let's get him to go there. And we can then connect this guy there. So polymers is also one of our piles. There's 14 gold. Okay, so let's start by returning the first 14 of these guys. And we'll return the 14 coal. Then we'll return the 14 gold. Alright, so next up, let's move 14 of this over here. 14 14 of those guys. So it's 14 in there, then followed by 14 gold. We then want 14 more oil for the polymers. And we want 14 more coal. Well, we need 14 guys for the gold. Oh, he's going that way. Well, that's already got us with 200,000. So let's try and work out what our next move is here. So maybe it's to do with piles. No, I was gonna say maybe we've got to get rid of these piles in order for that to unlock something, but we can't get through any of those piles unless we progress further down this way. So if we say look at this group of guys here, how do they get out anywhere? It does feel like it's one of, like, say this guy here, this has to be one of those levels where it lets you like progression is what's actually going to knock stuff down or flatten the land or something. So I guess at this stage what we're going to do is just continue to progress. So we'll go 14 guys from there to coal. Then we'll go 14 guys from there into electricity. While we're waiting for more guys, we'll just move 14 oil across to the polymers. Surely this just flattens down and that allows us to progress on, surely. $14 guys in here. We can start our electricity with the first 7 of these. We may as well send the second 7 of these while we wait for this guy to make 7 people. And send that. Definitely just double checking. These are all things we can't really get to at the moment. Well, let's just send some guys while we're waiting. We may as well make more things, have more money available to us. Something like, say, oil here is a good one because we can just make a bunch of oil and then send that oil straight across here. So it's a really short trip. That's 28 worth that we can just drop off that close. The gold would be another good one because we can make it here, send it here. Although I don't think we can then send that on anywhere else. I suppose as well we want to have some guys in the chamber here as well. Like if that hits 70, it makes sense to shift them all. But I suppose if this land does flatten out once we place these, then we just suddenly need to surge a whole bunch of guys. Alright, so there we go. We are starting to see some movement. We will wait for these guys to go before we make final adjustments. Okay. So what I'm seeing from this is that we can now make bridges between this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and that guy. That's still moving? No, it's just a dust plane. That guy and that guy. Alright. Let's figure this out. With the stuff I've already got, can they connect to this system in any way? I suppose what we've got now is we've got the ability to get this bridge here. We don't need to send any gold this way, so we don't need to worry about making that a two-way connection. This is annoying. Okay, I guess that'll do. If we cut down like that, then it means that this guy can. Goodness. All right. So I think the problem was just where I placed that bridge. Does it put it down a level? No. All right. Put that guy there. Delete that. Delete all of this. Delete that, and we'll just go across there, and then this guy can go. Oh, so much simpler. Okay. And then from this, he can turn it that way. So from these, we can make these two things. So let's start off by sending guys. We want 14 guys. No, we want 28 guys in the copper ore. It's funny as well that I had those groups of guys that I just dumped on oil, and oil's possibly the one thing here that I don't need. So we're learning that this is very slow burning electricity, so we don't have to worry about dumping so many guys into it. Okay. So we actually need more than that, because we need these bars to make the wire. So we're gonna need we're gonna need 28 of the copper ingots there. Now I wonder, do we have... It seems like we've currently got the ability to get this guy to start moving things along. We've got a ton of money. Let's have a look at this. This guy can come down here, connect to that. He can then cut across to that, and then scooch across here. Then we've got to figure out a way that this can actually turn around and scooch that. Also go across, so we can have rubber start production at least, even if we can't do anything with it. Scooch him across one. There, lumber, and bridge, I guess there. That. This guy to there. This guy to here. And send that guy straight. I don't know why this isn't like a dust plane. Then just can't see what we do here. To me that looks like it's sort of on its way to raise up, but it's not. So there's got to be something else here, but this means that we can send... Like, this guy's going to be waiting for a little bit, but now what it means is we can just send guys to places. So for example, we can send 28 guys up here. Let's buy more available. Like, we can't do anything with this guy at the moment, we're just waiting, so let's send a whole bunch of guys to the first thing up here. We know that we're going to need some glue. We're going to need 28 glue. So we may as well send 28 guys in here. Have I sent way more guys than I needed there? No. What did I need? I needed 14 for this, then I needed 14 for that, and then I needed 14 for this. So 28, 38, plus another 4, 42. 42 guys there. Okay. So next we need... that's broken. So... let's correct that and demolish that. And that like that. So there's still sort of a circle there. I don't think that's the only piece of road that we had destroyed. There's no punishment for having trains get destroyed, so at least that wasn't going to kill us. We didn't catch that, but 14 guys here. No, we need 28 guys there. Okay, so that's 4 guys there. So that's our 28 glue. Now, when it comes to wood, we need 28 wood. That's what we need going on here. So, once those guys are all in place, we can then send on to the next one. He's guy number 4, so these are the first ones for wood. I can now understand while I'm doing these two different tasks at the same time why the difficulty of not allowing anyone to arrive at the wrong station is going to suddenly become an issue. Okay. So, while this is going on, and we're basically just having a moment waiting for more guys to become available at either of our two workshops, what we can do is we can send 14 the copper ore home, knock that one out. Then we can send the other 28 of this up this way. Next up, we can also select that so that we've got 28 guys can go that way. Okay, so that's 28 guys in there. The 28 ore is ready to go in there as well, so we can send that. Just checking there's only 2 guys on their way over here. Don't have the extra guys ready to go. We're allowed to have more trains, but I'm not sure that I'm ever going to be moving more trains than this. Well, I guess we'll see. Well, I guess that guy. There we go. Perfect reason to move another one. So, we need one more lot of guys to go from up here. And we need 4 lots of guys now to go from there over here. So that's a lot of these guys, number 4. We also are going to need polymers. 14 polymers for this. So for that, we're going to need... Luckily, we built oil earlier. What foresight. So that's all of those guys to there. The last guy passing this way, and so as he goes, we can then send the 4 lots of that behind him. So that's 4 lots of guys there. So next up, we need oil to shift across here. We need 14 polymers for this guy. So we can send 14 guys that way as well. And need to send, I reckon, only 7 guys down to the coal. And because we seem to constantly be on like shortage of guys. Oh, you know what? We need money though, so let's send 2 lots of guys that way. Next up, while we've got these guys shifted, we may as well get the guys over to do the paper. So we can now send paper that way. How are we doing money-wise? So we're about halfway. Oh, almost halfway. Okay, so we can send 2 lots of these guys down this way. Send 1 lot of these guys that way. That guy, and then we can start to send these guys all the way around. So it's 4 of them, obviously. Polymers need to start, so let's get 14, the first 7 of that moving. Those 14 don't need to go, they're going to belong up that way. We are going to need 28 barrels of oil too, so again, that oil will come in handy. Okay, that's our 4 lots of guys now heading down here. And we do need 28 guys to end up down here too, so we don't want to bleed him dry. So it will be good to move guys from there to other stations to sort of make money. But I need to just yet. Okay, so we need 14 guys from up here to go to the wire. And as they go by, start to send these guys just so that can basically start work. See, they should be able to sneak a fair bit into that already going electricity. We can see too that we are going to need more electricity to go on for this guy, so we may as well get some more coal made too. Can't imagine that these guys are going to finish within the range of what that's got going on. It's going to be close though. Okay, so as that guy goes past, what we're going to do is move these guys on. Yeah, I think they'll be fine. Send one lot of guys that to rubber. Although possibly if this adjusts the map in the right way before they get there, we can place them elsewhere. And we could possibly assume that something's going to open up, so let's send them all the way around to at worst paper. Might as well get them moving because this is a long journey they've got. Okay, so this can now hop over there, and these guys can cut there. Problem with this one is how do we then switch around there? I suppose the thing is that no one's going to need to come sort of this way to get down there. Everyone's going to come out of the books. So send our 4 lots of guys down to the books, correct that, and we'll get our oil working. Let's work out where this guy's going to go. Do you need a bridge? A little bridge and just sort of up through the, like that. Up through the brush. End up over here. Okay. So this guy now needs to get that going. So we want 28 guys. So we need 3 lots there. 1, 2, 3. So he's number 4. Heading this way. That's the 28. After them. These guys to cut down here. Let's feel close at the moment. Brains. It's 4. As these guys go past the glue, we can start to send the glue on behind them. As these guys go past the oil, we can send the oil behind them. We are now using every single one of our trains in this. Okay. So, what we need to do is get these guys down here into electricity. Oh, that's close. Get 2 eager on. Okay, we'll send 14 down. As we do that, what we're also going to do is just start to send workers elsewhere. This is to just make that little bit of money just in case we're not going to get there. What do we got left? Yeah, about 300,000, so let's move some guys around. Also, what we'll do is as soon as we've got guys ready to go, we'll send them. 21,000, 42,000. So these guys worth 42,000 I think are going to get us there anyway, that we don't have to worry about moving anyone. Two minutes. This guy's going a little bit slow for that. Let's speed things up. I mean, that's not going to speed the manufacturing up, but we don't have to wait around while we're just waiting for things to get built. Okay, so we're now 60,000 off. So the 2 of these trains arriving is going to sort of put us over the edge. There we go. And so all we've got to do is just have that guy not arrive in the wrong one. First attempt. I like it. Real time, not too bad. Funds, ordinary, game time, so-so. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. And until next time, catch you later. See ya.